Hey guys. So of course I'm out doing one of my favorite things, and that is foraging. And look what I come across. This beautiful field. Can you guys guess what this is that I'm looking at? So first of all, let me show you this one right here, because there's two here. This is red clover. Despite its name, it is red clover. And look at that bee on there. What a beautiful sight. There's bees and butterflies all over the red clover. They are known for their flowers. Their flowers are great pollinator flowers, and tons and tons and tons of health benefits for red clover. Red clover is a friend to females. It is great for premenstrual syndrome. It is great for menopause symptoms. Red clover is really, really great for your health. Red clover is a hormone balancer. Red clover has so many properties, but I wanted to show you that because it is actually mixed in with one of my other favorite herbs, which is in the dandelion family. Can you see it? No? Hold on, guys. Let me see. Let me move my car. I'm going to get back to it. So let's see. If you guys are out and you like foraging, of course, I'm parked blocking the way for people to get in, which I should have known somebody was going to come. Everybody else went around, but no, she couldn't go around. Anywho, let's get back to our foraging video. So, back to the reason why I'm out here. This is chicory and some beautiful red clover in there. Look at this. Some more red clover, which I love, which I have already foraged a lot of red clover. But there's nothing wrong with having more. So this right here is red clover. And guess what? There is a bonus. This is pepper. This is a native pepper. Before we started using black peppercorns and stuff, we used to use this pepper here to season our food. I actually foraged this too as well. I have some of that in my apothecary. But really, 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 really good for you. This is great for seasoning your food. This is a pepper. Uh, of course, red clover, which looks absolutely beautiful. Look at the peppers in here, the different color that they turn. So, 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 so beautiful. But really, really good. So if you're looking for some seasoning for your food, here is some peppers. But the star of the show is chicory. Guys, chicory is in the dandelion family. So all parts of the plant are edible and medicinal. You can use the root the same way you use dandelion. We use dandelion root as an alternative for coffee. So you can make you a breakfast tea or coffee alternative without the caffeine. It is a natural herbal remedy that gives you energy without the caffeine breaking down your system. Then there is chicory is also antifungal, antibacterial, and it is also antiviral. Chicory also is anti-carcinogenic, which means that it helps fight free radicals in the body, things that cause cancer in the body. What it also does is it is anti-mutagenic, which means that when you take it and if you have cancer cells in your body that are trying to mutate, it blocks that. So it stops the mutation of cancer cells in the body. So listen, this is a great herb. If you come by this, you see it growing in a wild field or anything like that, this herb is so beneficial. I'm looking at least one, two, three. There's some milkweed in here as well. See this here? This is milkweed. Milkweed is phenomenal too. This one is not milkweed. This is a different one. I'll have to identify that. Um, Actually, it may be because it's starting to flower. Actually, that may be milkweed too because it's starting to flower. That's what that is at the top of it. But I see at least 4 or 5 herbs just in this area alone. So this is phenomenal, guys. I am definitely going to get some of the, and be careful because there's also some poison plants. It's like poison oak here. So again, I told you about being safe in the garden. I have my gloves on. I have my foraging bag and scissors so that I can get some of these herbs. The beautiful thing about chicory is not hard to come up. If you pull it up from the root, its root is phenomenally beneficial. Chicory root is like dandelion root. Dandelion root is so good for you. Now, see, I only got a partial of the root, but it's not hard to pull up. This is not one of those plants where if you pull it up, you can't really get the root out of it. And you can forage the root on this now. Once summer hit, you can get the root because the flowers have already bloomed and they are starting to go to seed. So that means that the medicinal benefit of it is going back down into the root. So if you are foraging this, try to pull it up from the root. Then what I do is I take it home, dry it, lay it out to dry, and then I'll cut it up. I'll cut it up. I'll cut the roots off. I put the roots separate. I store my dandelion root, my chicory root, all the roots separately from the plant because they have different medicinal benefits. The root is very potent, and then you can also still reap the benefits of the flower and the stems and the leaves. Now, chicory also, believe it or not, is edible. You can place this, you can dry it out and use it for crafts because it is a beautiful, beautiful flower. But you can also eat it. This is one of those plants you can eat the flowers. They use it in cooking or, decorating pastries and things like that because the flower is very pretty and it is edible and it does have its own medicinal benefits. Okay, so listen, I just wanted to pop in here and show you guys this beautiful herb. I have not foraged chicory yet this year, so I am going to get the chicory now. I'm going to take it home and dry it out. I'm going to cut it up and dry it because, as you can see, this plant gets pretty big, and it's a perennial, so it comes back every year, no matter how much you can forage this, which I always make a rule of thumb not to forage everything because you want to leave some to come back. You want to allow it to, as you can see, it's already seeded. All the missing flowers have seeded and have already been blown away to wherever their destination is going to be for next year. But this is one of those really, really good plants. So if you're looking for something that's local near you, it's antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral, and anti-carcinogenic, guys, this is the herb for you. So check it out. Don't be afraid. This plant is easily identifiable from its flower, its stalk, and again, it's in that phenomenal dandelion family. It's in the dandelion family of herbs. So you can imagine its health benefits. So don't be afraid. Get out here and forage. Make sure you identify the plant and be safe out in the garden. And then I'll see you guys on the next video. Look at this, guys. Look out. Such beauty. So many of the red clover has already gone to seed. And that's okay because you want it to keep coming back. That plant is so beneficial. It's not just beneficial for women. There's just some of its properties help support the women's system a whole lot more than the men. But men can still take it for its digestive aid and its other health benefits. All right, make sure you always look it up. Make sure it doesn't have any contraindicators or reactions to any kind of medication that you may be taking. Normally, that dandelion family does not, unless you have stomach issues. I will always speak with a herbalist or a healthcare provider. So, Hey, listen, have fun. Get out there. Don't be afraid to forage and get out there and get some herbs. These herbs you don't have to order on Amazon. They come straight from the earth and they are so beneficial to us. So make sure you guys get out there. Don't be afraid. Get out there, forage. And listen, y'all remember my motto. Add a little glam. Look at all this beauty. All this beauty. The blue, and they are blue. They look like a tint of purple, but they're really blue. But get out there and see that beauty. So add a little glam and don't forget, let's continue to grow together. Hey, I'll see you guys on the next video.